Hello everyone, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Today's gonna be quick. We're just gonna finish our story, and that's gonna be pretty much it. Alright, let's start with that. So we got a daily. Shop.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild work. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Come again if you need any.
What are you looking for?
Looking to get something on the up and up? Smart choice.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Thank you for coming. Another successful transaction.
You can take your time, Commander.
It is reasons tomorrow as well. That's cool. Claim. Alright, claim this. Wipe out. I go inventory. I want to open these boxes. Among other things, of course. Nice. Alright, recruit. Saving that. Let's do a temple here though. Nice. Oh, double. We get another noir. Nice. And we get
Once again.
another Rappy. Wonderful. That's like
Don't you?
more than I could ever ask for. Wonderful. Cool. Or we could upgrade her. I could also save it up since I'm not using her anymore. But I do want to upgrade Rappy. We can save that now. I'll do it. Fine. I
Physical.
have too many options already anyways. Alright, claim. Claim this one more time. Let's go dispatch. I'm hoping I can do the upgrades. Doesn't look like I can. I'm missing stuff.
Dispatching
Oh, how
now.
much I'm missing. Let's have a look, shall we? 10k. Not the best. I wouldn't get anyone new, which makes sense. Claim. Alright. Nikke. Advice. And start going through the list.
I think I'm starting to understand.
There we go. Skip.
Your singing may not be perfect.
Next. Skip.
Can I groom you?
Next. Skip. Trina. Skip. And mast. Skip. And final. Oh, we already have her. Okay, remove. Actually, no. We don't. We still need 7 more. Skip. Okay, let me upgrade someone once. Alright, we need to get the weekly done, so I'm guessing the best thing would be interception 5 times. Wait, not interception, the other thing. A tribe tower, 5 times.
Show me your potential, mon ami! Now, let the simulation débute!
So that's 1.
Let's bet on who'd win.
That's 2.
Game on.
That's 3.
I won't lose, no matter what kind of audience I face.
That is 4.
Let's finish this quickly and go have some fun!
And finally 5.
I'll show you what a rabbit can do!
I don't really feel like doing much more than that. But that should get me to a 90 even, alright. And that should get me here. I need to get this, give some gifts. Who do I give gifts to? Red Hood, I suppose. Even though she maxes at 20, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay, that should be fine then.
What's this?
What's this
Are
for?
you a fan of mine?
Botanic Garden.
Thank-
Okay, I could give some for Flora, if I have Flora. I don't remember if I had Flora. I don't see a search bar. I don't think I have Flora.
You
2,
have this unfailing light that
3,
Is it okay if I hold you close for a moment?
4.
Your body and spirit feel sturdier.
5.
You have this unfailing light.
Okay, let's just go with that for now.
I
That should
can't
get
let the
me
others see me
to
like this.
100. Nice,
You're the only
300.
exception I'll make.
And I guess what we can do is set social points, which I didn't do yet. Have a request. Sure, I'll accept that if I can. Nope, too late. Block that. We need one more person. That's fine. Alright, that should get me to 100 as well. Wonderful.
What would you like to eat, Master?
Alright, let's finish this event. So, shop. Buy one more of these. Starting with a challenge.
More to see! Looking forward to this. I'll rock you until the very end.
Return to where you belong.
I'll see it through.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
Alright, and now we can do these ones.
I will send you off without pain.
Reloading!
I need to be careful.
What? You are all barking up the wrong tree!
Feel the overflowing vitality.
Just a little more.
I won! Do I get a treat for that? I'll protect you, trainer!
Going a little longer.
Slow and steady wins the race. Finally, we've borne fruit. We need to prune the unnecessary branches. Slow and steady wins the race.
Going a little longer.
Gently, so the stems don't get damaged.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
You've set your roots in the wrong place, haven't you?
Things are going rough.
Gently, so the stems don't get damaged.
You whole barking up
Let's
the
wipe them out and head
tree.
back.
I need to be careful.
I won! Do I get a treat for that? I'm a little scared, but I can do it!
This outfit is a real drag.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I don't think I'll ever get used to fighting. Stop stopping me!
Preparing to reload. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
I'm a little scared, but I can do it!
Slow and steady wins the race.
Stop!
I can still keep fighting.
Let's wipe them out and head back.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I'll protect you, trainer!
Finish this quickly.
I need to be careful.
This outfit.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
You whole barking
Feel
up
the
the
overflowing
wrong tree.
vitality. Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
This outfit is a real drag.
What? You whole barking up the wrong tree! Coming off!
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
Alright, finale, let's go.
I can still keep fighting.
What? You are all barking up the wrong tree!
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Finally, I've got some long-awaited time off. But there's something I can't get off my mind. I can't rest until I get answers. I should play Botanical Garden a visit. Oh, trainer, hello! Hey Biscuit, I'm surprised to see you here. Today's the last day of the festival, and I promised to help until the end. I knew we could count on you, Sunflower. Awesome, what brings you to the garden today? Do you need some stamps for your pamphlet? No, it's not that. There's something I've been wondering about. Oh, what's that? The mix-up with the dates on the invitations. Was it really a mistake? It's hard to say. Will you follow me? Huh? There's something I want to show you. Are we where I think we are? Flora leads me to Trina's Arboretum. Throughout the Arboretum, people rest under the shade of the trees. After leaving Marigold to Trina to see the everlasting Sakura, she came back and proclaimed that she wanted to open up the Arboretum. I must say that I'm quite grateful to you both. I suspected that mistake of yours was anything but. How did you mention it? Where's Trina? She should be over there. Letter came by earlier, so Trina's given her Tower of the Arbitrium. Biscuit points out in the distance, where I can see... This place is so refreshing, isn't it? Letter, do you remember one of the traditions of the Festival of Harmony? Where we exchange gifts on the last day? I remember. Well, I was thinking that I would give you something that's precious to me. Ta-da! Trina hands over an old key to Letter. It's the key to the Arboretum. Are you sure you're okay with giving this to me? Of course. From now on, I plan on keeping this place open to the public. That way people can visit and forget all their worries. And Renee's wish can come true. Not only that, she'll be able to rest peacefully. To that end, I would like you to keep this key. Really? Later gingerly takes the key. I'll keep it safe. Feel free to visit the Arboretum anytime you feel like resting. Okay, I'll do that. I really should give you something in return. Here, take this. Later hands Trina her old pocket watch. I was originally thinking of passing this on to Santi. I realize now that's not necessary. Even without this, people will be able to look at Santi and remember me. I would like you to keep this. Trina takes a pocket watch with an equal amount of reverence. Thank you. I'll also keep this safe. For some reason, my eyelids feel heavy. It's been a while since I had a nice rest. As Later dozed off, Trina gently strokes her hair and smiles softly. An easy-going and carefree smile. Here, rest well, my friend. For rest end. Okay, a few days later. Can't believe how much dust has gathered up so quickly. Let's see. Trina looks around Renee's lab. The tables are lined up with Renee's belongings. What's this? Among them, a letter catches Trina's attention. The letter begins with the following. Hello, Trina. How was your day today? It was another ordinary day. I did some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. A really special day. But you know, Renee, I prepared a festival. And you know what happened there? A warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one. Dotting the land with color. In the arc, spring has begun. Bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of various emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. For others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. The end. Alright, we have no more tickets. Let me claim all the mission ones. I don't know how much we can actually afford. That's the thing. But I should be able to do this, and then perhaps, well, 9 of these at least. Yeah, we still have a few days, so I'm gonna worry about those later. Maybe I should have done that. No, it's fine. Okay. So I did that, nice. We go to the shop. Actually, if I do recruit, I only have 9, right? How much would it be? It would be 300 to get 10. Too much. Can I get 1 easily? 1 ticket somehow? Not quite. Yeah. I'll need to clear interception too many times for it to be free. Yeah. It's all good. Can't have everything. Alright, we did that. Since we have a little bit of time, let's start this. Elysian Headquarters, Research Lab.
Is there anything unusual?
Yes, it's full of peculiarities. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the faint amount of energy that remained in the core has vanished. It's fair to say that it has completely merged with you. As for your body, even though it was manufactured using technology from Elysian, we can no longer consider it Elysian's creation.
What does that even mean? In what world hell does that statement make sense?
Wow, boss. I'm impressed that even in a situation like this, you can still crack jokes.
Be quiet.
Understood.
A significant portion of the tactical upgrade OS that Unhwa gave you has been implemented. It includes an equilibrium system for use in high mobility combat, as well as comprehensive durability and other physical enhancements. It's also reconfigured your ability to transform into Red Hood, and made it an expansive armament that can be toggled on and off at will.
Huh? Expansive armament?
Isn't that what Dorothy used to have?
Correct. You're on the mark.
So, does that mean she's got a secret weapon hiding in there somewhere?
I doubt it. The purpose was to allow me to switch back and forth between Red Hood more easily.
Precisely. It was designed to transfer all of the feedback registered while you're Red Hood, and reroute it to the expansive armament. Should there be a situation where you're unable to transform into Red Hood, the armament will be useless.
I see.
Let me get back to discussing Rappy's body. In terms of hard specs, it's the epitome of Elysian's tactical technology. However, we've been unable to identify precisely what it's made out of.
You have any guesses?
None whatsoever. Although it was built according to our blueprints, the material remains a complete mystery to us. What's certain is that it's not something the Ark is ready for. The very notion of transformation defies all common sense. However, seemingly preposterous events often have preposterous causes. Finding out those causes will be our next goal.
Commander, this means...
Yes, there are two major possibilities. Dark matter or A pillar.
Our leading hypothesis for the dark matter is that it's some kind of liquid metal. And the A-pillar is capable of constructing foundational materials for an imitation arc. Either of them would be worthy materials for crafting something new.
Does anything about it feel unnatural to you?
No. It feels completely natural. Like this is the body I've always had.
No sense of discomfort?
None.
Are you sure?
Instructor. Regardless of what I am made of, I am still me.
Wow, so cool!
Very good. I am satisfied with that answer. Then lastly, that weapon of yours. 7 dwarfs, 0, was it? It's completely outlandish.
What do you mean?
Not only is it equipped with propulsion engines which allow unparalleled mobility during combat, it's also capable of using both standard rounds and grenades simultaneously. It can also generate a drill bit-shaped electromagnetic field, which is capable of decisively ending just about any encounter. Whoever designed this used the kitchen sink approach, adding in anything and everything they thought was cool. And the result is a weapon that's cartoonish. From a tactical perspective, to call it a dumpster fire would be doing a disservice to dumpsters. However, if we consider the possibility that it was manufactured as a custom weapon for someone special, then it can be viewed as possessing unparalleled craftsmanship. It won't operate at full capacity unless wielded by the person it was crafted for. A personalized weapon, essentially.
While wielding it, I was able to do every single movement that I envisioned in my mind.
Then that's all that matters. I won't register it in the database. While that means you'll be using an unauthorized weapon, this shouldn't be an issue for the commando unit. Otherwise, I'm afraid someone would get access to the data and attempt to reproduce it.
Thank you.
All right. That's all.
Are we going to run into any issues going forward?
What do you mean?
I mean, will the Ark be able to handle the new Rappy? In this place, anything new arouses curiosity.
Did you use a direct elevator when you came here?
Yes, we came through the Ark's main entrance.
Where is your next destination?
I'm planning on reporting to Deputy Chief Anderson.
Very well. I'll go with you. We can go by car. I'll show you whether or not the Ark can handle the new Rappy.
Like a press conference or something? We have one more and then we probably start the story. The car smoothly cruises through the Ark streets, the engine barely making a sound.
Wow, this is my first time riding in a car. Really? I've ridden in one a few times before, so I'm used to it. Huh? When did you get the chance to ride in a car? A long time ago.
Neon, you didn't get in the car without taking your shoes off, did you?
Huh? Yeah. What are you thinking? How can you be inside a car with your shoes on? I'll take them off right away! But wait! How come everyone else is wearing their shoes?
Instructor? I didn't expect you to find that funny.
Oh, it's just that it reminds me of the old days. We should be arriving at the main road soon. Watch closely.
As the car As the car turns a corner and enters the main road, I'm greeted by a strange image. Our image on the largest digital billboard in the city. What the?
Is that?
Wow! I'm on the TV!
Take a closer look at what it's saying.
The Commando unit counters successfully reclaimed part of the surface and uncovered significant findings in their exploration above ground. This is the first instance of successful reclamation in recorded history, and the entire squad, along with their commander, deserve the highest praise.
We made the news?
Anderson and Mustang arranged it. Apparently, they persuaded the central government. Since idolization is highly frowned upon in the Ark, it's only being shown 5 times a day, when there's the least amount of foot traffic. But even so, this is the first time since New Hope that a commander has been officially recognized in any sizable way for their contributions. Whether you wanted it or not, your influence within the Ark is growing. In fact, you could say it's quite substantial. Especially since you have the support of most of the core Nikkes. People will think twice before underestimating you now. No one can go after what's yours without consequences. Of course, they may still succeed if they resort to extreme measures. But they can no longer run roughshod over you like they could before. So you can rest easy regarding Rappy. Her situation is top secret, anyhow.
Thank you. Commander, I'll let the top down. If you could, please take a look around in the open air.
Sure, okay. The car's roof folds down, with nothing obstructing the view. I can fully take in the gargantuan screen. Would it be greedy of me to want more?
Not at all.
Why don't you aim for Supreme Commander while you're at it? Ooh, or how about President of the New League of Mankind? Or even better, King of the Galactic Empire!
Don't get carried away.
As we drive through the streets, a few people recognize us and wave. I wave back, feeling an indescribable sense of euphoria, unlike anything I've felt before. Alright, looks like we have one more.
Another job well done.
Don't mention it. It's already prepared a reception for us. Thank you for that.
It's the least I could do, considering all that you've done for us. Hardly worth thanking me for. With a bit more time, I'll be able to show my gratitude more emphatically. Now then, let's discuss the results of your latest expedition on the surface. First off, tell me about Cinderella and Grave.
They're both our allies.
I can see that with Grave, but I have a harder time believing that with Cinderella.
Huh?
In the past, she... Never mind. It's all in the past. There's no way to know what happened between then and now. Time changes many things. Since she helped you with the heretic operation, I'll consider her trustworthy. For now, their existence remains classified. Very few people are aware of them. But secrets don't last forever. It's only a matter of time before other deputy chiefs like Birmingham catch wind of it.
I thought they wouldn't be able to make moves on us like before.
That's half true. If Birmingham is willing to make some sacrifices, however, things won't be much different from before. We'll have to think long and hard about how to proceed. For now, continue operations with those two.
Understood.
Next is the dark matter. Ingrid, what happened with the samples?
We can't bring them into the Ark. So after Absolute secured them, they were sent to a temporary research facility on the surface. We're analyzing their components, but it will take some time before any conclusive results are available.
Considering that it's the main power source for the four beasts, we need to get to the bottom of this.
I realize that.
Moving forward, uncovering the four beasts' objective is our top priority. They have been operating covertly on the surface for a long time, and they've made significant progress. They activated the Harmony Cube by rerouting the electricity from the crystal region and are currently building an arc elsewhere. They've also managed to create something called dark matter.
Given their name, we can be fairly certain that there are 4 of them in total. It's therefore reasonable to assume that there are 2 more entities utilizing materials similar to the crystals and dark matter.
I agree. Once we identify what the four beasts have created, we'll be able to figure out what they're after. Whatever their plans are, I'm certain it's not small scale.
We'll continue to focus on exploring the surface and actively engaging with heretics.
Very good.
I would like to tell you something in regard to that.
What is it?
I would like for Vapo's ammunition to be made in the Ark.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm unable to reach Eden at the moment, and I believe that Vapo's based ammunition will be indispensable for future battles.
Right. Considering that getting your blood on one of the heretics accelerated their transformation, using your blood in its unadulterated form carries a risk that's far too high.
What exactly does this mean for us? It sounds as if your blood is the key component used in manufacturing Vop House. Is that true?
That's right.
I began to have some vague suspicions once I discovered that Rappy doesn't have a nymph. But I hardly expected for your blood to be Vop House.
I'm sure you must have a compelling reason for bringing this up when Ingrid is present. Tell me what it is you want to do.
I want to entrust the refinement of Vapo's Delicio.
Can you do that, Ingrid?
Let's go draw blood immediately.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, there are a few practices you must adhere to.
Yes, I know. I'll handle it all with the utmost secrecy. I'll only involve individuals I know I can trust.
Very well. I have complete faith in your abilities.
I will wait for you in the car.
Ingrid quickly leaves the room.
Yikes, if looks could kill. Anderson doesn't look too pleased.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky seeing someone who's usually so composed look like that.
Neon, You shouldn't judge a person based on their appearance.
You do realize the key part of gossiping behind someone's back is not doing it in front of them?
Allow me to apologize on their behalf.
It was brave of you to reveal what you just did.
Couldn't rely solely on Eden.
Very well. Keep bolstering your power and reputation. As for my end, it seems like I'm going to have a lot on my plate. I'm not sure if you realize this, but most of what you do is highly classified. It's not easy trying to keep everything under wraps.
You say that, but you seem rather pleased.
Guilty as charged. As an old retiree who still wields a modicum of power, having a task to focus on is a joy. Just don't be reckless. Your social standing has increased, so most things that come your way can be deflected. For now, however, it would be best to keep a low profile.
Understood, thank you.
Have you thought about which area you'll be exploring next?
I have a place in mind.
Go on.
And follow the map given to me by Reptilian. I point to a specific spot on it. Here.
And the reason?
It's been blotted out in black, which I initially thought signified that the part of the map hasn't been finished. But after seeing dark matter with my own eyes, my perspective changed.
There's a high possibility that it's an ocean or some other large body of dark matter. Leviathan's habitat, perhaps.
It's very probable, yes.
Good. Then that will be the next destination. Considering how troublesome that area has been in the past, I'll assign reinforcements whom I know can be discreet and will be immune to brain scans.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You may go now. Ingrid is waiting for you.
Deputy Chief? What about the matter that I reported to you earlier?
Right. That.
What?
You're joking, right?
No, it's true. Raptures are not infinite.
What are you talking about? Since when?
Since about a century ago. That's when I cut off the station where the Queen resides, with a beautiful flare. Therefore, Raptures will no longer come down from space.
Station? As in space station?
That's right.
Come on, be honest. You're pulling our leg.
Cinderella does not lie.
That's right. Why would I do something as ugly as utter untruths? Commander.
It's hard to believe. I've always believed that the supply of Raptures was inexhaustible.
It's unfortunate that none of you met Grave and me sooner.
A long time ago, I made a machine that kept a tally of the number of Raptures. It's been too long, and I don't remember how to make it. However, I do remember one thing vividly. It always displayed an infinity symbol. But after Cinderella went to space, that symbol changed to a concrete number.
That's right. Commander, I think it would be best to share this information with the Deputy Chief. I'm not sure what our next move should be exactly, but I do think this is worth investigating.
Alright, I'll do that.
I've analyzed that rate of Rapture encounters over the past 100 years. In the past, there was practically no variation. Encounters consistently occurred with 100% certainty within an hour of being on the surface. However, after averaging the data from the past 5 years, it takes approximately 75 minutes before an encounter is guaranteed.
Huh?
That confirms that the rate of Rapture encounters has gradually decreased, albeit rather slowly. In other words,
Are their numbers actually decreasing?
that seems to be the case, yes.
That means...
We still need to follow up on our findings. It might be that it's only those in close vicinity to the Ark which have decreased in number, or it could be due to differences in their routes and speed. There is also a possibility that the data has been compromised for some other reason. However, if, and this is a big if it can be proven that raptures are in fact finite in number, then the Ark will be able to weigh options which it never could consider before.
Other choices, do you mean?
Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. Humanity could ascend to the surface once again.
That sounds great. And looks like there's so more before we even start exploring the chapter. That's crazy. Alright, claim. Okay, we'll leave that for next time, right? This is like a cool cliffhanger to stop on. Tell you what though, I hate not having my pulls, and I don't want to do 10 pulls since I would spend. So let me do 9 single pulls.
Is Belorta around here?
The reason why is this should probably allow me to get 50 tickets and hope for a new character as well. That way, in case we don't get a SSR from these. Which I don't think we will, since we got 2 SSRs from our last temple. There we go, yeah, nothing there. We're at 360 of these, that's crazy. Need a little bit more for these. We're at 57, which is pretty cool. Then we can get another Naga. Anyways, if I go to the shop, where is it? There.
Build you
I
everything you need.
should
Take as much
have
time as
just
you like.
enough to get
I
that.
see you're
Yes.
a man of taste.
So, are we lucky? Is our percentage chance good enough? 61% chance. Oh, nice. Narrow. I'm fine with narrow. I'm fine with narrow. Where is she? Where is she hiding? I can't fucking see her. Narrow. Where are you? There. Cool. Okay. Nice. She already has 3 stars, so I don't have to upgrade her, but yeah. There she is. She never got a costume. That's surprising. I would guess she would be more popular. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.